He could not stop looking at his wife. So she sat down, painted herself on paper, and sent the picture to work with him. In a valley of small green fields there lived a farmer who worked alone from dark to dark, and spoke to no one all day. One spring a woman came walking down that road, and before the peach trees had dropped their flowers she had become his wife. She was beautiful, and she was clever, and the little farmhouse that had been silent for years was suddenly full of talk and laughing. But the farmer could no longer work. He would carry his hoe out to the field, and then turn round and walk straight home to look at her. 10 times a day he came back to the door, and the weeds came up between his rice while he stood there staring at his wife. "The rice will die and we will starve," she said, and she laughed at him. Then she thought, and she went and got paper and a brush. She sat very still and painted her own face on the white paper, the red kimono, the black hair, the eyes, until the paper looked back at him. "Take me with you," she said, "and put me where you can see me. Then your hands can work while your eyes do as they like." So he tied the portrait to a bamboo pole at the edge of the field, and all that morning he cut weeds and never once went home. The days went by like that. His rice stood up thick and green, the best in the whole valley, and the picture watched over it from the pole. Then one hot afternoon a wind came down off the hills, hard and sudden, and it tore the paper loose and carried it up over the trees. He ran after it through the rice, shouting, with his arms up, but the wind took his wife's face away over the ridge and out of sight. It flew a long way, over hills and rivers and rooftops, and it came down at last inside the garden wall of a great castle. It landed at the feet of the lord of that country, who picked it up, looked at the painted face, and did not put it down again. "Find her," he said to his men. "I do not care whose wife she is. Go and find this woman and bring her here to me." The riders came to the farmhouse before the week was out, and they told her to get into the palanquin waiting in the lane. She did not cry and she did not argue. She turned to her husband and spoke quietly, and every word she said was an instruction. "Wait until the peaches are ripe," she told him. "Fill 2 baskets, come to the castle gate, and cry them for sale. I will do the rest." Then they carried her away, and the farmer stood in the empty lane, and inside the castle she did not smile once, not for anyone. Silk, music, sweet cakes, gold combs. The Lord brought her everything he owned, and she looked at all of it as if it were rain. When the peaches were ripe the farmer filled his 2 baskets, walked the long road, and stood outside the gate calling, "Peaches, ripe peaches." She heard that voice through the window and she laughed out loud, and the whole castle came running, because she had never laughed before. "It is the peach seller," she said, "that ragged man makes me laugh." So the Lord pulled off his silks and made the peddler put them on. Out went the Lord in rags, crying peaches at his own gate. "Shut it," she said. And the gate was shut, with her true husband inside. Like, comment, subscribe, and watch the next tale.